Okay, so it's the morning, I woke up like 20 minutes ago, I've only just like sat down, and not gonna lie, this is gonna be like a bit of a rant video, because this needs to be said. If you guys want to watch like a more light-hearted video, then by all means go on my channel, there are plenty on there. However, I do recommend that you do watch until the end, because the stuff that I'm going to talk about in this video, it needs to be talked about more. And this is going to be completely unscripted, mostly unedited, just because I tried to make this video yesterday and it just didn't work. This is like my call to action, if you will, for small creators and those who watch this video to share it wherever you can. As I say, please watch to the end and share it, because this is something, as I say, that needs to be talked about more. Something needs to be done. We are sick and tired as small creators of being ignored, being unsupported, and yeah, as I say, this is going to make way more sense as I get into the video, but I'm just so annoyed and frustrated about things that I've realised over the past like month or so that I'm probably going to be rambling an awful lot, but as I say, I just need to get this out there. So for those of you who are passionate about trying to improve this platform, supporting small creators like myself, then by all means please watch to the end of this video, and as I say, share it wherever you can with whoever you can, because this is so important. YouTube this year turned 16, and this has always been a platform that has encouraged people to broadcast themselves, as was the old slogan, broadcast yourself, for those of you who remember that being the slogan for YouTube. Creators who have been on this platform for like 10 years or more often reminisce about how this platform used to be so supportive and such a wholesome community when this first started out, and most importantly, all creators were treated equally. Since then, however, with the introduction of monetization and how much the platform has grown since then, that sentiment has changed quite significantly. The things that I'm going to talk about in this video are not secrets. They've been issues that have been present on this platform for years, and YouTube has consistently done absolutely nothing about it, and that needs to change. I'm sure a lot of you are aware of the stereotype that the staff at YouTube don't care about small creators. They don't care about their creators, they're just about trying to make old money. This is something that, and obviously we've heard of the algorithm being the equivalent of Satan for this platform. This is something that I was aware of and agreed with from the perspective of watching other creators talk about it. But it's one of those things where you don't fully understand what they're saying until it happens to you, and that's really why I wanted to make this video, or felt the need to make this video. I've been on YouTube for 7 years now, and my relationship with uploading on a regular basis has been sporadic, to say the least. I used to be quite good at uploading, like once a week at least, but then as I got older, and this was around the time where I was doing my GCSEs, so this is around like 3 or 4 years ago now, I dropped off the uploading on a regular basis sort of train. I blamed it a lot on life and my exams and school and whatever, but at the same time my motivation for making videos had sort of dipped a bit. It kind of went up a little bit when I started sixth form, because I set myself the once a month goal. For those of you who've been around for a while, you might remember that. And I managed to stay on that for about 4 months until this was in 2018, and that's a whole rant for a whole other time. I mean, I think I mentioned it briefly in my mental health video, but that's not really relevant. What I'm trying to say is, it's been up and down. Like, my motivation, and therefore my motivation for making these videos, and therefore making the effort, has been up and down so much. And it's only really in the past sort of year, like over the pandemic, and especially in the summer when I got that video up on the StudySheet project, and it kind of gave me a bit of a surge in terms of subscribers, that I actually decided to start to try and make more effort into these videos. And I have been doing that for the past like month now. I think I've been able to upload once a week, which has been an incredible achievement for me. I'm really proud of myself for that, and intend to keep on that trend. Now, for those of you who watch like these videos where these creators, who especially over the pandemic, who'd started their channels at the beginning of quarantine, and now we're at like thousands of subscribers in like less than a year, they often are the creators who've been making these like tips to grow your channel really fast kind of videos. Of course, I've been trying to watch those because as someone who has been a minuscule creator for so incredibly long, who wants to really try and grow her channel and try and sort of find ways that I can actively do that, I've been watching a lot of those videos, and one of the top things they say is upload on a regular basis. So I'm thinking, okay, that was one of my main motivations for sticking to a once a week schedule, because it's obviously the main thing you can do, apart from, you know, the custom thumbnails, which I have been doing for years, and, you know, all those things. Like, that's one of the main tips. I was thinking, okay, I'll take that and really try and put the effort in. However, instead of that extra effort being rewarded, for some reason I feel like I'm being punished for that, and I'll get into the reasons why now. Two problems that have been present on this platform for years, that people have talked about and have been brought up by several like much bigger creators on this platform for ages, is one, subscribers being unsubbed from people's channels for absolutely no reason, and two, videos not going into subscription boxes or notifications not going out. Those two things, as I said at the beginning of this video, I acknowledged them, I agreed with them, because I could see that these things were happening to people, but I never really fully understood the significance of them until it started happening to me. Which is the first 2 points I want to touch on. Views in terms of my videos, especially after I've been trying to upload on every Friday, have been fluctuating so much, and I'll get into another reason why in a minute. So some of them are getting like great views, that much more than I've ever had historically in, you know, my time on this platform, which is obviously great. But instead of people subscribing from those videos, and, you know, the like ratio meaning that people are going to subscribe, people will subscribe, but then 2 days later I will lose 2 subscribers out of absolutely nowhere. It makes absolutely no sense that I'd gain a subscriber and then lose 2 like the next day. It makes absolutely no sense. Why this is still a bug on this platform, I have no idea, because as much as, okay, so I'm going to demonstrate this using an analogy, because I like to talk in metaphors when I can. So imagine this platform, and the amount of creators on this platform is like a beach that is covered in pebbles. You know those kind? And of course you have like the big rocks at the back for the sea defences, and then you have the little pebbles, and then you have like the smaller pebbles. I am a grain of sand, okay? I am fully aware that in this beach of YouTube creators, in terms of subscribers, I am a grain of sand. I am aware, okay? And the creators who are mentioning this problem, for them, as much as it's bad, like it is bad, but for them it's like a drop in the ocean to lose a few subscribers. I mean, in those cases I think it affects the subscribers themselves more, because they're not getting the creators' videos in the sub boxes and they're not sure why, and then they have to go and subscribe again. So, you know, that's the kind of dynamic that they experience. And as I say, obviously that's still bad. But for smaller creators, this bug has a much more devastating effect, because as someone, as I say, I am a grain of sand in terms of subscribers. I am tiny. And for someone who is trying to grow their channel and trying to grow their subscribers, having your subscribers subtracted more than you're growing is, because of some stupid bug that's been here for ages and the YouTube just refused to fix it, is so incredibly demotivating. Like, this is something I want to touch on. You have absolutely no idea, for someone who is trying to cling on to as many subscribers as she possibly can in a desperate need to grow her channel because she loves this platform, you have no idea how much, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, I'm sure there are other small creators who are perhaps have a larger following than I do, who are experiencing the same effect, but you have absolutely no idea how detrimental that is to one's mental health when it comes to, you know, creating content for this platform, especially when you love it as much as I do. You have absolutely no idea how demotivating and just crushing that is. Like, just as you find the motivation to start uploading consistently, as I say, it feels like you're being punished for that. As I say, this platform is supposed to be a supportive community. People start making videos a lot of the time because they want to help people. They either want to be informative, educational, you know, just want to put a smile on people's face. You know, in my case, you know, I just want to make videos that are gonna, you know, entertain people. You know, so as I say, it's just, and as a platform that once over encouraged all of their creators to do that, the fact that now they're honing in much more on just being comfortable with the money that bigger creators are providing them, instead of really trying to support the sentiment that this platform was founded on, is just really disappointing. And as I say, it's something you don't really realise the reality of until you experience it yourself. And the same thing goes for, you know, the fact that videos are clearly not going into sub boxes, because my view count fluctuates so much, and if a video that I make takes at least 2 days to gain like 1 view, as was the case with my last video, it's like, where are we going? We've gone from getting like 20 views in 24 hours to 0 in 24 hours. Like, how? This doesn't make any sense. The next point I want to touch on is the dreaded algorithm. One of the factors that contributed to me finally wanting to upload more consistently was that I saw that my videos were getting suggested more by the YouTube algorithm. That's why I got this camera that I'm filming on right now, my vlog camera, because as I say, that was one of the main sort of catalysts for my motivation towards finally creating good content, you know. I was like, okay, great, my videos are getting like loads more views, this is great, let's, you know, put more effort in. However, again, something that I noticed with that is, one, it takes forever for some videos to start to get suggested by the algorithm, depending on how many views they get in the first 24 hours, which links to the videos not going into sub boxes and people being unsubbed from my channel for no reason. But thirdly, if you guys use YouTube Studio, especially the app, I have the app on my phone, you can actually go through and see what videos your video is getting suggested by. You have no idea, okay? And for those of you who do go through and see that, just because out of curiosity. My videos, which are student vlogs and student content, which is never not relevant, right? I watch these kind of vlogs all the time. And of course, on every video, for those of you who do create content, you know that we have to put tags on the video in order for people to find it via the search feature. So you'd think that the algorithm would be wired so that these videos would get suggested to videos with similar tags, right? So they were getting suggested on areas of YouTube that were relevant to your video. Really not the case, like absolutely not the case. And it's like, it's no surprise that despite my views going up and, you know, perhaps the like ratio going up, that my subscribers aren't going up, because the people watching these videos aren't from areas of YouTube that would be interested in my content. Like, it blows my mind how the staff can think that this is okay and that they should just keep on ignoring this. And to show you really how ludicrous this really is, I, on my last video, went through the videos that my video was getting suggested by, and let's just say I had to report 3 of them, I think maybe 4, for sexual content. I lose my faith in this platform so much when I see things like that, that it's like, do they even care anymore? And it's not even that, and I know that they try and sort of wire it so your videos are getting suggested by channels with similar view count, with similar sub counts, which I don't know if I have a bit of a problem with that, but it's not even that. My videos are getting suggested by channels that have like 5 or 2 subscribers. I have, at the time of making this video, 203. So, as the title probably says, YouTube is broken. YouTube is broken, and I've had enough. And hey, if anyone from YouTube is watching this, here's a suggestion for how to improve the algorithm, okay? Wire it so it corresponds with the tags that people have put on the video, and perhaps people's watch history. I mean, I don't know if that goes against any kind of privacy rules or whatever we have going on in the law or on the platform, I don't really know. But that would make so much more sense, because it would mean that the videos would be getting suggested by channels that make similar content and in relevant areas of YouTube, rather than just completely random areas that just don't help the creator whatsoever. As I say, you know, this is no secret. The algorithm has been broken and wrong and just corrupted since the algorithm started causing problems. These are the kind of things that I'm sure I'm not the only one who's experiencing this kind of thing. But, you know, the algorithm has been ruining creators' careers and lives and just making it way more difficult for people. You know, as a platform, I mean, hey, let's be honest, YouTube at this point only really cares about the money. And if they did that, then why wouldn't they be encouraging more creators to get on the monetization train and be making them money? Why would they just be really comfortable with the bigger creators, which I'm sure that's the case now? They're really comfortable with the large group of large creators that they have, making them thousands and millions of dollars every year. And the point, so, you know, the fact that that's... So the fact that they've got so comfortable, they've just stopped caring about making any more money. They're like, we're comfortable, we're fine, we're not gonna help anyone else make us more money. No, we're fine here. Where's the logic? Where is the logic? Okay, where is the logic? It doesn't make any sense. So as I say, I love this platform, but for someone who's been on this platform for 7 years, almost 8, it'll be 8 in September, so I mean it's only March, why am I saying almost 8? 8 in September. For someone who's been on this platform for a long time, that was my point, who's seen this platform change so much, and now is experiencing the systemic discrimination against small creators that this platform has wired into it is disappointing, because I know for one, the amount of Q&As or live stream chats or things like that I've seen on this platform, especially in the recent months, where people have praised creators for helping them get through tough times, or, you know, being the highlight of their day. And as I said at the beginning of this video, you know, that's why a lot of us make these videos, because we just want to help people, and that really was part of the sentiment that this platform was founded on. The fact that that's been lost so much, in my opinion, is honestly heartbreaking. This is an incredible platform that if the staff at YouTube paid a little bit more attention to, it could be even more incredible if change was made. The sun's coming through my curtains, it's moving, so unfortunately you're gonna get like a beam of light on my face, but we move. Yeah, just to conclude this video, as I say, this is really a call to action for anyone who supports small creators, for anyone who is passionate about the things I've talked about. We need to bring about change, and the only way we can do that is to share this video wherever you can. Tweet it and tag YouTube, tag all the big creators, tag anyone, because this needs to be talked about more. This needs to be brought to the surface. So as I say, action needs to be taken. So I'm gonna stop my rambling now, because I've ranted on for too long. For those of you who are regular subscribers to this channel, you know that this is not my regular content. I swear the next video will be much more lighthearted, but I felt it necessary for me to make this video because not a lot of people are talking about this, as I said, and this needs to be talked about. Action needs to be taken, because this is an incredible platform that was built to, you know, help people spread joy and creativity to the world, and could get even more incredible if YouTube actually started to pay attention to the issues with this website, which is obviously why I wanted to make this video. So as I say, I'm going to stop my rant now, because I think I've said all that I need to say. Please, as I said, as I've been saying throughout this whole thing, share this video, tag who you need to tag, get this message out there. I'm not even going to ask anyone who's new to subscribe or anything, because that's not what this is about. If we all band together as fans of small creators, or as small creators ourselves, hopefully we can bring about change if we just shout loud enough. So, you know, that's why I'm encouraging you guys to share this wherever you can. That's all I'm gonna say, and I hope this brings about some kind of change, but we don't know. All we can do is try. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.